My name is Ifeh. I'm a pharmacology graduate student. I'm currently pursuing my PhD research. I'm doing a cancer cell biology project. Mainly studies histones, which are proteins. They basically condense our DNA into chromatin, and that's what makes up our chromosomes. There are a lot of different modifications that occur on histones that affect our gene expressions, and I'm specifically studying histone modifications in cancer cells and trying to figure out kind of where things go wrong with cancer and tumor cells. I love yoga, I love meditation. It sounds so cliche, but it honestly changed my life. My grandpa actually meditates every day, and he was really trying to get me into it because I was so stressed with undergrad and just life. It's a journey, it's a process, and I'm getting better at it. And I kind of started to combine my yoga and my meditation together, because when I do yoga at the end, you always kind of just lay there and like chill for a sec. And so I kind of incorporate that into my meditation for the day, and they complement each other really nicely. It's truly something that I resonate with, and it's just really helped me. And it's important to have something outside of work that, relaxes you. Capoeira is something that's very close to my heart. Capoeira is about community. You do training, which is kind of just like practicing stuff like on your own, but in the group, I guess. And then when you actually practice capoeira with another person, they call it playing capoeira, because it is like a conversation, like they say, and basically two people play and then everyone else makes a circle around them, and they're like clapping and singing. Like, it's a mixture of martial arts, dance, music. They say it's Brazilian martial arts, but really it originated in Africa. The history of it is that they tried to disguise their martial arts as a dance so that they wouldn't get caught trying to fight. But yeah, I really love it. It's intense, it's a lot on the body, but it's good. Another thing that I'm very passionate about is outreach. I'm putting together this mentorship program that'll be like a one-on-one long-term mentorship match for underrepresented minorities in STEM, because I think it's super important to spread awareness about careers in STEM and different resources, to kind of think about differences in race and gender and just upbringing and financial differences in terms of college and applying to college and the SAT and applications, all of that. So I'm very passionate about that. A big part of science is, failures and things not working. And it's very frustrating, but I think meditation and yoga and capoeira and just having an outlet has helped me kind of process the fact that things just don't work. And it's okay, and I'm gonna struggle, and I'm gonna fail, and that's okay. And I just feel very centered, I guess, because you can't, control biology. It just does what it wants. I really appreciate the contrast of being on the bench and then being on my mat. I think it's important to have both. I need that structure in my life of the schedule and the work and the time, but I also need my mat. It's my home.